Okay, question number 3. Ari owned a clothing factory. So factory means the manufacturing account. Her year end is 31st December. At 31st December 2021, her ledger account balance include the following. So this is the inventory, beginning year, revenue, purchases, and so on. Rate and insurance are to be apportioned equally between factory and office. At 31st December, general factory expenses 500 were unpaid. Factory equipment is depreciated using reducing balance. So this unpaid end of the year, we have to plus. Okay, let's see. Prepare the manufacturing account. Okay, prepare the manufacturing account. Okay, put it into here. Okay, manufacturing account start with the cost of raw material consumed. So what is the raw material consumed that we have in here? Inventory at 1st January 2021. We have purchases. Okay, after that, okay, no other thing. So next, inventory at 31st December 2021. So the cost is 6100, and then purchase of raw material 84200, and closing inventory we have raw material 6840. So plus and minus. So this is a raw material consumed. Okay, and then for the wages, we have factory operative wages. This is a direct wages. Amount is 33,000. And then after that, any direct expenses? Okay, this question don't have. So we have the prime cost. So this prime cost must write. So take these two plus together. Total prime cost. After that, factory overhead. So what is the factory overhead that we have in this question? So factory overhead, we have the factory supervisor wages, and then rates and insurance, and then general factory expenses, and then we have factory equipment means that depreciation for factory equipment. So this is all the item that we have. Okay, let's see. Factory wages, supervisor 26,000. And then rate and insurance, they're talking about equal between factory 50%. They mean 14,000 divided by 2 because 50%, so which is 7,000. And then general expenses, we have 11500 plus the 500 unpaid. So this one is 12,000. Depreciation. Okay, depreciation we have using reducing balance 20%. So we take 100,000 minus 36,000 times 20%. So we have minus 36,000 times 20%. So 12,800. Okay, that's all, no more. So I add the subtotal. Okay, so this is the amount that I have. So add the total. Okay, I get this amount. After that, I have work in progress. Work in progress. So opening and closing. Opening is 9420. Closing is 9885. So take opening minus closing. So we get negative, means that we put the bracket 465. 465. Also had to minus. So take this minus 465. So we get 173. So this is the amount that we get for the cost of production. Cost of production. Okay. So now done for the manufacturing. So the next, what they ask for. Okay, the next question they ask income statements. The trading section. So window up to the gross profit. Let's see what is the information I have. Okay, we have revenue. Okay, our revenue is 230020. Okay, we do not have return, goods return, and then our less cost of sales. So our cost of sales, we have finished good, and then there's any purchases? No. Okay, cost of production, and then closing inventory. We calculate. So opening inventory finished good is 11350. Cost of production is this one. Inventory closing 12630. So take the opening plus and minus. So we get this one, cost of sales. Okay, cost of sales, take this minus cost of sales. So the question is up to the trading section, which means we do up to the gross profit only. So this is the answer for the section B. Okay, now next is that they asked us to calculate Pari gross profit. Your answer should be correct to 2 decimal. So gross profit margin. So let's see. Okay, number 3, to calculate the gross profit margin. This is for the C. Gross margin. So gross margin, we take gross profit divided by revenue times 100%. So this is what we have. Okay, we have gross profit is 57505 divide revenue 230020 times 100%. So which means is, let's calculate 57505 divide 230020. So we get 25%. Okay, 25%. The question in here is did mention they want 2 decimal place. So follow the instruction 0.00, even though we get the whole number. Okay, the next one. Okay, the question D section. Okay, Pari is disappointed in her cost of production and gross profit. She is considering buying her product instead of producing them in the factory. Advise Pari whether or not she should start to buy. There are pros and cons of buying the goods. So what is the benefit of buying the goods? So buying, not to buy. So what is the benefit of it? let's put so number one, maybe cheaper. Maybe cheaper than produce. So this is possible. Other than that, so it will if you're able to get cheaper from, okay, let me put into the sentence. If Pari buying the goods instead of produce, the purchase price could be cheaper than produce. Okay, this will improve the profit, the gross profit, Okay. Other than that, the accounting, the preparation, okay, the preparation of accounting is more easier for trading account compared to manufacturing account. Okay, the cost, because manufacturing account is more complicated in market. Okay, he has more time to plan for his marketing, to sell and get more customer. So this is the benefit when he buy. The problem when he buy is the cost, okay? The cost of purchase may higher than produce. Okay, so this is a may happen. So at the same time, he has to ensure good supply continuous so that he has goods to sell in market. There is continue of the supply, and also that he cannot control the quality of the goods produced by other supplier. Once he decided to stop production, he has difficulty to start again to manufacture the goods. So this is the problem that he made. So in terms of that, which one is better option depending on the situation? Because he said he disappointed with the cost of production. That means maybe cost of production is too high. He can't afford. Okay, didn't give a good for gross profit margin. The gross profit margin he get is the 25%. So maybe other competitor get better. That could be the reason. So he feel that not worth to do it. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion. So the conclusion that I can think of is that I would suggest he continue. I would suggest he continue the production. This is to ensure the goods supply continues, and he will the royal customer who are willing to pay higher price can buy from him. At the same time, he can source cheaper product to cater the customer who are willing to accept lower quality who are willing to accept lower quality so that you can improve the gross profit margin. But this is a suggestion that I put because the mark is given, I believe, is 5 mark only. So don't need to give so many conclusion. So 2 sentences for the conclusion should be enough. So 5 mark, 2 points from here, 2 points from here, and then 1 point from here should be able to cover the mark already. Okay, that is for the question.